Hello. Well, we came to the Sunshine Coast today to announce $400 million of funding for the Sunshine Coast Airport, so it becomes a truly international airport. So people can fly here directly from Tokyo and from Beijing, all over Asia, as well as Europe, directly into the Sunshine Coast, and that'll mean a lot for the area. We need to turbocharge the Sunshine Coast economy, and that's what we're doing by establishing the airport. Infrastructure of the Sunshine Coast has been lagging for a long time. We need to have a link between our roads, railway and our airports, because so many people depend on tourism. There's so many small businesses that need to have help and support. But it's not just tourism, it's education, the exchange of ideas, bringing people from other countries to visit our universities, having exchanges, international students can all create a lot of economic activity for the Sunshine Coast. And it's critical in doing that we boost the tourist industry so that more resorts are constructed, and the construction industry here, we find a lot of tradesmen already going from the Sunshine Coast to Brisbane to get work, and that breaks up our families. So I think it's very important that we have an airport here of international standard so we can really make sure that the area can live up to its promise. It's about $400 million required to fully bring the airport up to a proper international standard with a new runway, and that's been carried out by the Airport Corporation here. It's a good document. All it lacks is funding and support from the Commonwealth Government and the state government. Of course, Sunshine Coast has been the forgotten soul for all political parties so far. It's been taken for granted by the LNP, and no one's been making a noise to say that the people of the region deserve a fair go.
Have you got any sort of estimate about the ongoing economic benefit in terms of dollars to the Sunshine Coast?
Well, we think it's in the order of about $1 to $2 billion a year, but on a short-term basis, no one can really estimate that, because once you get a greater throughput of people, you're going to get a hell of a lot more construction, a lot more resources, a lot more investment, a lot more jobs, and proper career paths for the people that live here. They can go to university, they can have their career here. They haven't got to go to Sydney or Melbourne. That's what's happening at the moment.
And what would be your optimistic timeline for getting that built?
Well, we'd start that immediately we got into government, and I hope we'd get that underway by June next year, trying to fast track it, because it's not just an important facility for the Sunshine Coast. Tourism is important for all of Australia, and the Sunshine Coast is a great asset which is not getting the benefits for the country which it needs to.
Have you been out door knocking?
Yeah, I have been door knocking, but I've door knocked this area a couple of times, and not the whole area, but in previous years, and I've done it again this time. I'm going from here up to the Big Pineapple to see the markets there and meet some more of the people. We've had, of course, a lot of people in Fairfax come to our resort, meet me all the time. Last night I had about 20 photographs taken with Fairfax residents, so they mustn't think I'm too bad.
Are you confident of taking the seat of Fairfax?
We are. We wouldn't be standing if we didn't think we could win. Huh? I'm pretty confident of that. After all, the current member has done nothing but play golf, and I saw him with the new guy, Ted O'Brien, playing golf the other day, so it seems as though he's teaching him how to take over the electorate before he's elected. And we don't want to play golf here, we want to make sure the community's represented and we get some action.
So Clive, almost the end of the first week of the campaign, what have you learned so far?
To listen to people more and to realise that there's a diversity of issues in all regions of Australia. I mean, we've just come back from Victoria, where we visited hospitals where people were dying in the corridors because the government had shut down a lot of their hospitals. The same thing's happening here in Queensland. You've got senior citizens not being able to have a decent standard of living. You've got families in corridors because they're not the facilities of our hospitals. I've also learnt to listen to what the state government wants to do to the nurses in this region and also the services here. And everyone's got an interest in our hospitals and our schools. It's not a party political thing. So the community's got to rally and support and stop the Newman government from trying to destroy the very facilities that are fundamental to life on the Sunshine Coast.
The people that you're talking to, do you believe you're starting to get a bit of cut through with people there?
Yeah, we are, and our polls are showing that. And of course, our national launch is on the 25th of August here at Coolum, right across Australia. There'll be people here. Camera crews from every state in Australia will be here seeing what we've got to say. Of course, when we started the party only 10 weeks ago, we had a first goal was to set up 150 candidates in the House of Representatives and Senate teams in every state. That's been achieved. But during that time, we've got over, I think it's about 7 million now hits on our website from people across Australia dissatisfied with the boring two alternatives that they've got at the moment, wanting new ideas. And so we've achieved our first goal. The next phase is to explain to people why they should vote for us and what we can offer. And that we'll be doing that. We've been doing it all along, but from the 25th of August you'll hear a lot of new policies which will change the landscape in Australia and give your family a better standard of living.